Matt, good to see you. Could you introduce yourself and your business, please?
Hi, Cormac. Thank you for inviting me to the podcast. I'm Matt Sadowski, the CEO of mobile reality company from Warsaw, Poland. We are a custom software development company that is specializing in PropTech, FinTech, and blockchain industries. This is our core competencies right now. And as we talked before the podcast, I guess the main topic here will be the PropTech specialization and our challenges in this area.
Definitely. Yeah, no, that sounds good. So, how did you get into the prop tech and the fintech space?
Regarding this tool specialization, the PropTech was because of our few initial clients that we were able to um, with which we were with whom we were able to close the deal. The first bigger real estate client was the CBRE
Nice.
company, so a large enterprise company from commercial real estate sector. So and in in result of this cooperation, we have a good portfolio to sign a few more deals with another companies from this sector, with the Polish companies, one from one mid-size company and few smaller startups, and this is how things are still going with it. So yeah, this is how we came into the PropTech, and in the FinTech, this was the similar approach where we closed one FinTech deal, and after that we were able with this experience gain another clients.
Nice. Okay, so it kind of found itself in a way. You started working with them, you delivered some great projects, some great results, and then kept working with them, kept getting referrals, and kept growing that out that kind of way.
Yeah, maybe not referrals. We were able to present ourselves as a PropTech specialist, thanks to
Mm.
cooperation with the other brands, and based on our communication to the market, participation in different events, also some kind of referrals. So people start talking about us, and then we were able to get new clients from this particular sector. So I
Okay.
think that this was how it, in most of cases, happened. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. And for anyone that isn't aware that's listening, what kind of projects and work is it that you do with these businesses?
Regarding the PropTech, this was the typical custom software development project where we were building, and we are still building the custom web and mobile applications for them with some unique features. Regarding the CBRE, we were working on a few internal applications for the internal usage and one bigger platform with the client-facing modules, analytic forecasting modules, and analytics modules. Regarding the startups, which we have been working and we are still working,
Mm.
uh, this yeah, the platforms were less complicated, but have some unique features that make them unique as each startup wants to have. So some unique features which allow them to gain more users and be more attractive in front of investors. So yeah, in general, mobile and web applications, most of was the custom web apps with bigger modules. Of course, when I'm saying the web application, I'm thinking about the front end, back end, and whole cloud infrastructure modules that were deployed
Mhm.
around this project. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. Fine. And how big is your team now? How does the team look?
Right now, currently we have around 20 people. depends on the moment. So yeah, the core is 15, and we have five people which are with us. Depends on the project and workload at which we have in current moment.
Okay, so you've kept a balance of full time and contracts. Is that was that because like how did you decide on that? Like,
This is really simple. If our clients want more to develop, and we are thinking about not very complex modules that can take us months of development, but rather these are some additional features that should be delivered in another weeks or two, then we are able to extend our team with the few specialists to
mm,
support. But when we have, but in case when clients or new leads came to us with the new initiatives and new projects, yeah, the decision is rather to hire new people if the core team is not able to deliver it parallel to the other projects.
okay, fine, yeah, because I've spoken to a range of different setups where some people maybe have only two, three core members, and then some have all core member, all full-time employees.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've seen a range. Okay, and how have you gone about growing this? Because how long is it that you've been operating now?
We have been on the market since 2016, so this is over 9 years so far. So what regarding the growth of the company, so since the beginning is the same. We would like to extend the team
Hmm.
uh, with more specialists. In 2 or 3 years ago, we were bigger, but last year was a bit tough for us, so we had to reduce the team. And
Hmm.
yeah, now situation is more or less stable, but yeah, the goal is still the same: increase number of employees, number of specialists, and yeah, increase the client base, do more projects, and this is the for this type of business, I think that this is the most um, typical path regarding the growth. So yeah.
Yeah, fine. No, definitely. Okay, and then what sales strategies or channels do you use to get more clients so you can take on more team members, etc.
So the most obvious one is that you have already mentioned. These are referrals. This is the most effective way to get new clients. Regarding the other channels, yeah, we were presenting the organic traffic is very important for us. We are trying to have the up-to-date blog. We are running the PropTech hub within our blog to grab attentions of the other PropTech specialists, people who are interested in this sector. So we are publishing annual PropTech reports about the fast-growing companies from this market, which
Hmm.
is some kind unique, I think, because yeah, our selection is unique, and uh, companies that we are publishing in these rankings are in most of cases surprised when
Hmm.
we are telling that when we are reaching to them and say, oh, we publish you on our ranking, they say, oh man, really, thank you very much. So yeah, the people from these companies are really surprised but the selection is not something. This is not random selection. So we are making our research. We are checking how they grow, what are they doing, and based on several factors, we are choosing the proper companies.
Hmm.
And so this is one way to reach to be to gain more recognition in PropTech space. So organic traffic, referrals, and typical outbound work. So targeting leads from the PropTech industry, from top PropTech companies,
Hmm.
presenting them our our experience that we got that we have from other projects.
Okay, fine. So it's tailored approach in your organic, tailored approach in actually reaching out to them, and then obviously using some referrals as well.
Yes, mix of activities. Yeah.
Okay. And sorry to interrupt. I'll let you get back to the podcast in a second. Hopefully you're enjoying it so far. I wanted to let you know that our sales performance meter, that is usually an internal tool, we're giving away to everyone. Well, everyone that watches our podcast at least. So it's the first link in the comments, and it gives you a score on how your sales motion is performing. You may be thinking, yes, I already know how my sales team's performing. We make X amount of revenue, we do this, do that, but it identifies gaps or highlights what you're doing well and gives you recommendations of how to fix it. And it takes 2 minutes and it's completely free. So if there's anyone that's in a business that's maybe the execs or the founder or they're involved in sales at all, you should be taking this scorecard. You should be, if you've clicked on this podcast and you've watched it to this point, you definitely have 2 minutes to find out how your sales team's performing. So answer the multiple choice questions and let me know your score in the comments, or message me on LinkedIn, or if you did it and you thought it was completely pointless and you didn't get any value from it, then message me on LinkedIn and I will pay you back for your time. That's how confident I am in the scorecard. But I'll let you go back to the podcast now. How does your sales cycle look? So say you reach out to someone cold, how does that process look? Because when it's custom projects, there tends to be a few more discovery steps in the process. So how does your sales process look?
Yeah, the sales process is, I guess, maybe I don't want to compare to any other industry or sales process from other businesses, but for us, yes. Regarding the typical outbound, we are trying to reach the company who might have intention to start building something new, or that starts developing something new, or change the vendor. So yes, this is the as you mentioned, a few discovery calls, 1 or 2. The first one is to check, see what the first call is simple, to know us, to understand what we are doing and what we have done in the past. And the second call is rather about some possible project that they would like to have quote, for which they would like to have the quote. And then we are preparing the proposal. The fixed price or time and material depends on the needs of the clients. We are trying to be as much as flexible as possible in a reasonable way from the vendor perspective, of course. We have our limitations. We know we cannot do everything. We are trying to be as much transparent as possible in front of the client. So this is how it looks like. So the 1 or 2 discovery calls, request for the quote on the particular project. Sometimes the quote needs more discussions, and then we are sending the proposal and waiting for the decision from the client.
Okay. That sounds relatively straightforward. So what would you say, if there is any, is your biggest challenge in the sales process, your biggest bottleneck at the moment? What maybe isn't working, or what do you want to get working better?
Find more people who because right now the market it's not the market is different that we, for example, have 4 years ago, and then we have after pandemic growth, and a lot of companies on the market. The interest rates was very low, and everybody were willing to invest a lot of money in different kind of projects. Now the atmosphere in the global economy is much more different because I think that everybody knows why. But yes, the most challenging is right now to find people who really need to outsource something. It is hard to even identify. We are trying to identify companies who may willing to outsource something or hire external specialists. We have a few factors that we are taking into consideration when we are trying to identify these leads, these companies. But yeah, this is try very hard to find these companies who really need this kind of support that we are providing. So yeah, this is the biggest challenge right now, to find the proper people, the proper companies who may need to outsource something. So yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, that makes sense. Yeah, no, that is a uh, more common challenge, I think, when you're offering such a well, it could be large, it could be small, but such a something maybe new to the table that they haven't been looking at before. So if they're looking at it, then you'd find them through them coming to you on organic, like you've already said, or maybe through referrals. But then for you going to them, a lot of the time it's you're either having to educate them on the benefits and get them round on the idea, or they you've got the timing right and they were already looking at it. And in that timing right piece, you're probably only looking at about 3% of the market. So that makes it a lot harder, and you have to like find these key triggers to then say, okay, yeah, this now we reach out to this person because the intent's high, or we've already built the relationship with this person, and now because of this trigger's gone off, we can reach out to them and are more likely to be interested in a conversation. But yeah, it is a big challenge, and I think it's got harder across the board for a lot of businesses. Definitely.
Exactly.
Okay, so how does your team look with actually reaching out to people? Is it you that's doing it? Do you have a sales team? What's that look like?
Right now, most of the things I'm doing by myself with AI support, I can say. So AI tools makes me much more productive. I was the software developer. I am still software developer, and yeah, I developed a few internal tools for myself with AI. So I automated a lot of small things that took me a lot in the past. It took me a lot of time. But right now, yeah, I am able to run a few apps parallel and generate uh, generate a lot of data, and then push them into the automated campaigns and make really good looking campaign with I think good level of personalization. So yeah, so me and a few AI tools, and this is how I work right now. And yeah, this is the current sales setup that we have internally. In the past, I have one sales representative
Hmm.
who were supporting me, but we closed this cooperation, and yeah, right now I'm trying. Yeah, oh, but of course, the plan is to onboard new sales or support myself with some external agency or freelancer, depends on the needs. I think that currently, if we grow, and I will need more support in case of the sales. The first will be external support in this area, agency and freelancer.
Mm.
And after when we need much more, then I will be considering hiring internal one more person to the team
Yeah.
based on my previous experience.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's sounds like it's a safer way of approaching it as well, and then you can probably plug in someone that once you've built out the process of someone else doing it, then you can plug someone in that maybe isn't as experienced, but you can train up and mold into your process, which I think is always the best way when you have a true sales process. So. No, that sounds good. So, what's your plans or goals for the year ahead? Where do you want to be by this time next year?
Next time this year, I think regarding the custom software development and regarding the mobile reality, I think be in the same, maybe not in the same, this is the wrong word, but have a bit bigger team, I guess,
Hmm.
gain to plus additional few people in core team, and yeah, be work with some new clients from PropTech and FinTech space, and this is the goal that I have right now for mobile reality. No, I am not thinking about increasing the team significantly because I know that will be very, very hard right now. But yeah, a few more people, a few more projects, and I will be very happy.
Nice. Okay, cool. That sounds good. Well, we'll definitely have you on again next year, and we can reflect back on how this year's gone, how you've dived deeper. Maybe there's more people. Maybe you've got a salesperson in house this time next year. So, yeah, let's catch up. But thanks for
So
coming on, Matt. Where should people go if they want to reach out if they're looking for any support in software development?
yes, reach out our website, themobilereality.com, or connect me directly on LinkedIn, Matt Sadowski. So these are the channels where you can find me easily.
Perfect. All right. Well, thanks, Matt. That's the pod.
Thank you very much.